Hello again and welcome back to another installment of Poke Fodder. It's Friday, and as I continue, here we are almost 60 videos into this channel, and I'm still trying to figure out a schedule. And as we continue to move forward towards a schedule, Friday is going to be League Play Friday, and it's Friday here in the US. We're going to do some League Play games. If you will look, I'm basically running my water deck. When Kyogre comes out, I will replace Sceptile with Kyogre. But for now, this is kind of my water deck. And if you'll notice, I'm at 2935, which is my personal highest ever by, I don't know, 60 points, 70 points, somewhere in that neighborhood. And as we go into the last couple days and people start making their push for end of the month booster tickets, I'm at 708th place and have to stay inside of the top 1200. I think it's going to be close. So we need to get some victories. That's what that means. Sceptile, Magikarp to Gyarados, Manaphy, Greninja, and Empoleon is who we're taking into battle today. Try to get a couple of victories. If I get 2 in a row, I may go, depending on how it goes, I may go for a third and see if we can't get to 3,000. We're going to go up against SKDK. I believe SKDK is in the Indigo League. Very interesting. Also running a water deck. Very interesting. Greninja, 2 Magikarp to Gyarados, also running the Manaphy, Palkia, and Zapdos. So here's the thing. I want to get to his Manaphy, and my guess is he's going to drop something right here. No, he didn't. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to go here, and then whichever lane he puts Manaphy on, I'm going to send Greninja. Okay, so he's going to go Manaphy right there. Is what is going on with this. Yep. Alright. Very good then, very good then. I guess he'll bring his Palkia up over here. Yep. What you want to do, if you can, is pressure the Manaphy decks. He set this one up so that I could not get to his, I couldn't get to his Manaphy, but that's okay. Is he seriously just going to sit there and bounce around on the back line the entire time? Okay. I was going to say. That was quite painful. We are not going to be deterred. And we will come right back out. Yes, he could roll the 140 again, but having used Palkia, I know it doesn't happen often, so I'm not super concerned about it at the moment. I'll take my chances, basically. Although I do lose most of the other matchups. He's gonna double chance because he knows. See? And I got the worst spin I could have possibly gotten out of that. The 30. Of course he did prove me wrong and re-roll his 120. I should have brought Greninja back. That was a bad play. Wasn't thinking real clearly right there. Or no, I can't, because if he hurdles... That wasn't bad, because if he hurdles over here, I can just take Greninja and take over that spot. I'm going to go ahead and just trigger this evolution because I don't need him sitting there with this wall and then in the late game have to try to bust through this wall of Magikarps. So we'll go ahead and trigger that. And then we will go ahead and double chance to try to just take him out. And typically in this deck I use my Sceptile as my bruiser. Ooh, we're definitely going to need the gold here. Did not get it. It's okay. We just go back to the bench. We can overcome that. Not a huge deal. Yeah, typically I'll take Sceptile, and we're gonna go right back at him. He's gonna get Storm again. Most unfortunate. I could have brought Magikarp back one and then brought Sceptile over. Because now Magikarp's gonna get surrounded. Of course I could take Ninja over there. Oh, he's gonna go straight for the win. One thing you have to be careful of when you're playing, if you're a water deck and you're playing a water deck, one thing you have to be careful of is Manaphy Song. Because if the opponent, say I had a Pokemon over here and he did not have his Greninja in the way, but like if it were my setup, he could move my Manaphy off the base. Ooh, that's not going to be good. And once, if he moves them off the base using the Manaphy Song, and then they get weight, good grief. Alright, well, he's not rolling Storm again, but if he does, we're going to slap the gold attack on him. Put an end to that nonsense. That was a very fortunate spin. He might attack here to try to trigger his other evolution, seeing as how his first Gyarados just went ham. Now we're in a little bit of a predicament. I guess we'll do that. He may take Zapdos right there. which would force me to cover my goal with Subtile. Not a bad place for Subtile to be. We're going to wall off his Greninja. Really wouldn't be surprised to see Magikarp come down here and attack for the evolution. Came back down, but he didn't trigger the evolution. Greninja against Palkia is a horrible matchup for Greninja, quite honestly. But he can't jump over, because then I'll get the easiest round. I think I just lost, quite honestly. I don't think there's anything I can do here. Yep, that was a bad play. I didn't think that went through clearly. So my win streak is going to be over, unfortunately. Bummer. Didn't play real well there. But it is what it is. Wow. Lost 43 for one loss? That's nuts. Undeterred, we are going to jump right back into another game, maybe. My game has been very unresponsive lately. I don't know if I'm alone on this or if other people have. Leave in the comments below. Do you feel like you have to tap things 2 and 3 times in order to get it to work again? Now, very interesting. The deck that my opponent is running here is actually the exact same deck I have set up on one of my other slots. And check out tomorrow's video for the reason why. I find it interesting that that's the deck he's using, and I will explain why I find that an interesting deck tomorrow. And actually, it's not the exact same deck because I don't have Triviant in that deck. But that's a little teaser, a completely unplanned teaser for tomorrow's video, which has already been shot. I typically have to do my my weekend videos ahead of time during the week, so something to look forward to. I don't know what the D clan is. I know there's an N clan. I think someone else was starting up some kind of a clan. But I don't know what it was, to tell you the truth. So I'm just setting up the board here. He's 3,000. I highly, highly doubt he would fall for the Empoleon cheese. But maybe I disguised it to look like I'm just setting up a board. And there he goes. Look at that. Even the 3,000 ranks fall for the Empoleon cheese. There you go. It's the same as the Heatran cheese. Now he has Rayquaza in. Let's look at his plates. Hurdle Jump, Goal Block, Tropical Energy, and Double Chance. I'm going to actually bring Empoleon back, because I want to work Empoleon back towards my goal. Something I did not do last game. And then we're going to slide. I have a great matchup here, simply because I win the white tie. I did not like that. Did not really like that outcome a whole lot. Goodness gracious. Those are two really bad spins right there. Really bad spins, actually. Because I'm gonna go here, and now he can just move his Leafeon through me and cover gold, but then that's going to open an alleyway for Greninja, or he can do gold block, and he's going to choose to go gold block with Trevenant, which is fine with me because I only have one grass type, and that gets him out of the way. I'm not going to attack. It's an idle threat, but I do want him thinking about it over here. He doesn't really seem to care. Now I'm just going to kind of shuffle around, bring Empoleon back, move Magikarp over into this area. Okay. And unless he jumps over here, he gets round killed. Oh, but he didn't even want to do that. What do I want to do? I'm going to threaten this around here. Ugh. The worst spin that I could have possibly had. Man. Not that I was going to be his thing anyways there. This is turning into being an absolutely awful video as far as my spins go. We're just going to go for it and get blown up. And now both my entry points are gone. This is not going good in any way, shape, or form. I don't really know what I want to do here. We're going to need to get Gyarados out onto the field, I guess. I don't know, this is bad. And here's the sad thing, is I have to take Greninja and go block with Greninja, because if I don't, then he gets surrounded. So my only true option was that one right there. Let's see. A miss. At least he landed gold. I mean blue. So it didn't kill me, but my spacing hasn't been great. Yeah, yeah. And I'm not rolling anything at all. Just bad rolls and bad spacing equals bad play and losses. So I came into today feeling really good. had moved up a ton yesterday, and then I'm going to start off today with basically back-to-back losses here. I really like the deck that I'm using. It's not showing real well right now, but I actually really like this deck when I get my Kyogre. And I'm just assuming that Kyogre will be the gym prize. I don't have any information, I'm assuming. But when I get Kyogre, I will like the deck even more. Just never ever got anything going in either of these two matches. Like nothing going. I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and attack. And then I get the dodge. So he'll bring that Sceptile down here. It's going to take like 6 spins for Greninja to beat Sceptile. Actually, it won't even matter because he's going to get surrounded. So that is game. Because even if I kill Sceptile, then Leafeon moves in for the kill. So not good, not good, not good, no matter how you slice it. 2 pretty awful games, actually. And another 28 points lost. So what was that? 70 points in 2 games. So it really punishes you for losing. And yeah. That's the way the game goes sometimes. We will start over on our climb. Not completely over, but the climb back to 3,000 can go on again. I didn't lose the last game that I played before I started playing today. So I know I'm not going against Bugbot. But that's going to do it for today's video. It's kind of an awful video, actually. But sometimes it's like that. Games come like that and games go like that. So I hope you guys have a great Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. And until next time.